Yo, what is up, world? My Beeps here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is really good to see you guys. This week's vlog, this will be the last time that I ever use this camera right here, the Sony FX9 from USC. Before we get into it, or the intro, and I'll see you soon. Alright, so like I said in the intro, this is the last time I ever get to use this camera here, which I've used for two projects now at USC. One was last semester for Go Danny Go. If you have been following the channel, you may have seen clips of it. And if you're interested in actually watching the film, let me know. I might be able to send you a link and you can watch it. But I used this camera for that short film. And then I just got done wrapping on a documentary called Street Medicine, which is another thesis level film at USC. And this is my last semester, if you are unaware, but it's been an incredible journey using the Sony FX9. And I got a chance to use this camera in two completely different scenarios because last semester it was a short film and this semester was a documentary. So I really got to run the paces of this camera, and I learned everything about this camera, how much I like it, and how much, I really do not like it. I love this camera. The only thing that I can really gripe about probably would be that little monitor that is really weird and hard to maneuver, and also it's kind of a bigger camera, but it makes sense. There's so many things packed into this camera. It's just an incredible camera. So I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about this week, so I'm just gonna open it up with that, letting you guys know that, yeah, this is the last time that I will use the school's camera, Sony FX9. Who knows, in the future I may come back to this camera, which it would be really fun because I know this camera quite well, through and through. And again, I've done two entire thesis level projects at USC. So I've learned how to use this camera, and it's been a treat being able to use the Sony cameras. If you're unaware, USC has currently a deal with Sony cameras. So at USC we have the Sony FX3, the Sony FX6, and this camera right here, the Sony FX9. Now for thesis level classes at USC, you can use, or you kind of have to use, the Sony FX9. And you know, there's a little bit more that goes into it in terms of what cameras you can or cannot use, but that's for another video. So yes, again, the Sony cameras have been great. The color science is amazing, and I think like the Sony Venice, if you're familiar with it, it's a very high cinema level, probably the highest cinema camera that Sony makes. A lot of movies are being used with that camera, so it's cool for me to be able to understand and learn the pipeline of the Sony architecture within the cameras. So yeah, I just thought I would mention that for this week's vlog. It's been really crazy. Again, this is the last semester, and it's coming closer and closer to the end where I get to graduate. So yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling. I'm in a weird spot because a lot of my projects I've wrapped and I'm done with a lot of production. So I kind of get to slow down, catch up on a lot of homework because I got a lot of that. But yeah, if you want to know more about this kind of point in my semester at USC, I'll talk more about it in later videos. Hopefully it'll be not in my room, and it'll be in a cooler place with some more people so that you can hear their perspectives as well as mine for the USC film program. So that about wraps up this week's vlog. Ooh, really not much. I need to get back to actually vlogging because I know that you guys like those videos better, and they're a little bit more fun for me as well. So before I let you all go, I'm going to play some clips from the two films that I used this one camera with, just in remembrance of how amazing this camera was and what it allowed me to do and the stories that it allowed me to tell. I'm very thankful for this opportunity and to be able to use such an amazing camera. And if you ever get a chance to use the Sony FX9, it's a wonderful camera. And if you don't, you know, that's too bad. But anyways, I'm Matty Beeves, the cinematographer / student. Not for long. Not for much more longer, I should say. And if you enjoyed this week's vlog, you know what to do. Go ahead and do a super jump on that like button down below, and also get subscribed to the YouTube channel because yes, every single Wednesday is a brand new vlog. Some may be better than others. I don't know what you think about this one, but yeah, it was fun. Anywho, I'll see you all in 7 days. Fight on.